Shall we start, Ian, or are we going to wait for the others? I think they're still under. But anyway, they'll still try to catch up, right? So good afternoon, everyone. All right. So who in here has tried riding on a boat? Oh, where? Which part? Where did you ride the boat? Is it in Taiwan or outside? Ah, okay, that's great. Because I know I went to Fiji before. There's a ship also. It's not really a boat, but it's also a ship. How about ship? Who in here has tried riding on a ship? Ship. It's S-H-I-P. Which part? Is it in Taiwan? What country is that? Vietnam. Yeah, Vietnam. Actually, this one, this picture that I took is in Vietnam. Particularly, it's quite, it's an hour or 2 hours away from Hanoi, and this is where you can see a lot of great nature views. So today, the reason why I asked you that question is because we're going on a trip today via ships or boats. But particularly, I'm going to lead you on a tour via the story called the Odyssey. But before that, I would like to introduce to you some vocabulary first. The first one is, everybody say, how to read this? Rage, very good. Rage means to happen very strongly. Let's read all together the following sentence. Big storm, rage all day. It's just, the rain right now is not really raging, but if it's too strong, then that's what we call rage. Okay, it's really violent. Next one is, okay, what's the first word? The first word? Rage, very good. Next one is homeland. Homeland is the country where you're from. What is your homeland? Taiwan. What is my homeland? Alright, so wherever you came from, wherever you were originally born, that's your homeland. And let's read the following sentence. Pierre went back to his homeland in France. So that's homeland. Okay, next one is, everybody say disaster. Disaster means a very bad thing. Like for example, an earthquake is a disaster. Can you give me another example of a disaster? Typhoon is considered a disaster. Good. What else? If there's an earthquake and you're in the sea, in a beach, what do you call that? Tsunami. You're great. And how about, floods are called disaster. And another bad thing is, everybody let's read, losing my job is a disaster. I need money. So here it says that it would be a bad thing if you lose, if this person loses her job because she cannot find any money. So that's disaster. And we have the next one. Next one is, of course, this is easy. Everybody, beggar is someone who is asking for money. Can you see beggars in Yangming? Where? Dasheng Road. Is it close to the Yangming train station? Yes. I haven't seen. How about, I think I saw in Chongli. Yeah, there's a lot. In Taipei, I think there's a lot. So, let's read the following sentence. A beggar asked me for, has a beggar asked for your money before? Did you give money to the beggars? Why? Why you didn't give any money? Why did you didn't give any money, John? Do you have money? Okay. Are you a beggar? Most of you can be a beggars to your parents. You are asking for money from your parents. Okay, and everybody's how to read this? Encounter. For example, you meet someone by surprise. For instance, you were going to Taipei, for example, and then you met Lian. Okay? So what will you do if you met Lian in Taipei? Are you going to say hello or are you going to avoid? So what are you going to do? For example, you went to Taipei and then you saw Lian. Are you going to say hello, or you're going to avoid, or?
Yes, of course, I want to say hello.
Yeah, you need to say hello at least. Okay. All right. Another word of meeting someone unexpectedly is called encounter. You encountered someone. For example, when you meet me in the hall, you sometimes say hello, so that's the encounter, right? Another example is I encountered a deer in the forest. So actually, the deer is our symbol right there at the back. That's our logo. So if you encounter the deer, then it will remind you about our school. All right. And next one, I think this is the last. Everybody say investigate, meaning to find out for the answers. Before you believe, you need to investigate. Alright? So let's read the sentence all together. The teacher will investigate what happened. So before believing, she bullied me, she will investigate. She will find out first by herself. Alright, so those are our vocabulary. The first one is? Alright, good. Now we're going to have a quick review. You're going to choose a number. So this will be 1, 2, and then 3. So let's start with number 1. Choose a number, and then what you will do is you are going to choose from these words that will best complete the sentence. 5 are beggar. Very good. Can you read the full sentence? Approach me in the street and ask for some change. Good. Let's have number 2. Choose a number from 1 to 9. 9. Take 15 points from team 1 or team 3. Team 1. Okay. Alright, let's have number 3. Choose a number. 3. Okay. Can you read the sentence together?
After years of living abroad, here resides and returns to his homeland.
Okay, very good. To his homeland in France. Let's move back to number 1. 1. Okay, can you read the full sentence? Good. And let's have number 2. 8. Yeah, can you read the full sentence? That's correct. Losing my job would be disaster because I have many bills to pay. Good. And let's have number 3. 2, okay. Other team loses 25 points. Which team? Team 1? 2? Okay, 2. Let's have number 1. 4. She would look first. She would. Yeah, can you read? That's great. Investigate. And then let's have number 2. 6 or 7? 7. All right. Okay, can you read the full sentence? Typhoon raged for the entire day, causing widespread damage. And of course, last but not least, take points from team 2. How many points? Number 3, you're going to take how many points? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25. Okay, 25. Alright, so technically team 3 won this round, right? Anyway, it's a review. Now, it's time, now that we learned the vocabulary, it's time for us to explore the article about the Odyssey. And I have here ships. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please choose one person to get the materials. Okay, 1. and then give it to everyone. Number 2. About group thinking skills. Okay. Did you give it to everyone? Oh, wait, they already have it. Okay. You need to have 9, okay? So please give all the cards to your fellow members. More? There's 9. So you need to give others 2 more. Okay. So now this is what we're going to do. As you can see here, we have, let's imagine this is a ship. Okay, this is a ship, and then I gave you some materials in a ship. And then, okay, everyone, eyes on the board. These are your materials. Let's read all together. Rope, blanket, vinegar, mirror, large stick, candle, fishing line, empty barrel, and matches. So what we'll do is, okay, wait a second. So what I'm going to do is that I will tell a story, and then there is a challenge in between. You need to choose 2 items, and then you will explain why you chose that item to solve a problem. I'm going to choose 2 groups later on for each challenge. So we will start with the story. And of course, let's read the sentence pattern all together. We chose because, so technically, I want you to use the following sentence pattern. So the stage 1 is, there is a storm at sea. And after winning the Trojan War, so they won the war, the Odysseus, this is Odysseus, and his 12 ships set sail for his homeland to Ithaca. But just before reaching home, a terrible storm rages across the sky. The ships are blown off course and damaged in the waves. What 2 materials are you going to use to make sure you survive the storm? I'll give you 1 minute. 2 things. number one? Yeah, number one, please stand up. Number two? Number two and number three? How about number two? No, only one person. Number two? Who? Number two? Number two? Number three? Okay, number four, five and six, okay? Number three, who will have number three? Number one person. Okay, number four, how about number four? Number four, okay, number five, and number six. Who's number six? Okay, so I'm going to choose who will explain. So we have number four and number... Okay, so number four and number two, the others put it in your ship. The two materials, the others. And we need four and two in front. Okay, others, you can put the two materials. And we need four and two. Group number four and two. Okay, how about the group? Three, one, two, three, four. Number four. Four, here. Okay, so let's have number four. Group number four and group number two. Number four, please come. And number two, what did you choose? Number four. Okay, where's number two? Number two? Okay, can you come in front of number four? Who's number four? Yeah, can you explain what you chose? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can. Yeah, this is number okay. Yeah, can you explain what you chose? You chose?
We chose large stick and
Because?
we can and the cow will roll away.
Okay, so it's the flag of the ship, so that it will stay. Alright, and how about number two, number four?
We chose blanket and empty barrel because blanket can keep our body warm and empty barrels can leave us float on the water.
Oh, okay, so you want to float on the water and you keep yourself warm. Okay, nice try. Great. Let's have the next story. Now you are trapped by the Cyclops. Now the men were very hungry. Luckily, they find a cave, and inside the cave there is meat and cheese. But the cave belongs to Cyclops Polyphemus, and he ate 2 persons, okay, with a giant boulder. What 2 materials will help you survive and defend yourselves from the Cyclops? Okay? I'll give you 1 minute. Find that 2 materials. two people or two groups. 4 again and
4 again.
okay, let's choose another one. Wait a second. Okay. Alright, let's have 6 and
4.
okay, let's just have 6 and 2. Alright. 6 and 2. Alright? And other groups, put the 2 items in your ship. Okay, let's have 6 and 2. Alright? And then let's have 2 and 6. Explain why you chose those items. So you choose. So you are a kind of person who wants to hide. Or not to find, okay?
We choose to because I think he will shock because he's ugly. And he will die.
From the psychological trauma. And what else? Two items.
We need one more. Oh yeah.
And what?
Use the candle. Then he can see himself.
Clearly. Okay. Right. Let's have number 2. Okay, great. Now let's move on to the next part. Great, everyone. But Odysseus blinded the Cyclops Polyphemus, and now we're in the stage 3. The Cyclops cannot see himself, so what he can do is to touch. And Cyclops have pets. And his pets are sheep or goats. And now they are out there to eat some grass. He feels the tops of them to make sure the man, you can see here, he's feeling the tops. But what did they do is to hide under the bellies of the sheep. What two materials can help you stick under the sheep's bellies? Okay? I'll give you 1 minute. One person each group. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, let's choose. Okay, let's try to choose another. Maybe let's have number 5 and number 3. Number 3. 5 and 3. Okay, please come in front. And then others put it in your shape. The others put it in your shape. Okay. So we have number 3 and 5. 5, okay? 5, please come and explain why you chose.
Covering with
under you or under to cover yourself or to cover the ship? Oh, so that you cannot see. But you can see already. Okay, alright. And let's have, what did you choose? Alright, so you can hack yourself using the fishing line and rope. Alright, let's move on to the next part. Now we're at the stage 4 and we're the sirens. Sailing home, Odysseus and his men passed an island where beautiful voices call out to them. But these sirens, if you listen to them, you will get lost and you will crash and you will die. Okay? What 2 materials will you use to help protect your ears so that you cannot listen to their voices? I'll give you 1 minute. Okay, number 1 and number 4. Okay. And then others, please put the 2 materials in your ship. Alright? So let's have number 4 first. Number 4. We chose
vinegar because it can sing.
So you will give the vinegar to the siren so that she can sing beautifully. Okay.
And the matches, we chose matches because
we can burn like a fish. Okay. And let's have number 1.
Chose the empty barrel, so we can use this to cover our ear. And we choose candle. We can put the candle in our ear.
Alright, great. We can cut and put the candle. Alright? Let's have the last one. Now, only Odysseus survived all the challenges. So now he is set to return to Ithaca, his homeland. Odysseus finally reaches Ithaca, but remember that Odysseus has a wife. And then he found his wife surrounded by boys who wants to steal his crown. He must enter the palace in disguise and defeat the suitors with his son Telemachus. What 2 materials can help you kill the suitors who attempt to steal your crown? Kill. You need to kill the suitors. How will you use that to kill? Okay. finished yet? I think everyone, right? Let's have 1 and 6. 1 and 6. Yeah, 1 and 6. Or let's have 2 and 6 rather. 2 and 6. 2 and 6. Alright? And then others, please put your materials back to the ship. So we only have 2 and 6. And explain why it's remaining. We chose? How will you use it?
This is a magic hero. True.
Okay, so you already have a great imagination. It's a magic error. And how about number 2? What is left? Vinegar. Vinegar.
We chose vinegar because we can.
You just want to throw the vinegar and he'll die. Okay, great. So we have already. Alright, so in the end, happened was he disguised himself as a beggar and then he killed all the suitors. And then he told Penelope who he is and they live happily ever after. So that's the story of Odysseus. Alright? Now my challenge for you is you will have your own ship adventure. Okay, you will have your own group activity. You will choose if you are going on a ship and you have to go to another country, like for example Philippines or France. Okay, choose that destination and then imagine that you are a crew. You choose the leader and then the other one, what's their other role? Like someone will be the one cooking or someone will be the one watching. So you have to decide what will be the role of your group members. And then select only 3 materials to bring. So I will give you back these materials. Let's have number 6. 6. And then all groups, number 1.
Take your sheet back.
And then select only 3 materials. 6. Okay, select only 3 materials and explain how and why will you use it. And then before anything else, everybody, let's read first the presentation. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, go. Hi, everyone. And then each student, each member will say, I am the captain, or I am the cook, or I am the chef. Okay, so let's have this. I am chosen as the captain because, and then our group decided to go to where? Like France, Philippines, Taiwan, Japan. On a ship because, and then in our trip we will use 3 things. They are, because, and then thank you. So I'll give you maybe 5 minutes to discuss and then I'll choose some people or some groups to explain their work. group will be the first? Group number one. Okay, group number one, please come here in front and explain. Okay, everyone, group number one, please come in front and explain what will be your adventure. You can use this as your guide. And the others, please listen, okay? Everyone listen. And also face in front, okay? And face in front.
Hi everyone, I'm chosen as a captain because I like to drive boats.
Alright. And how come are you chosen as the... What's your role? Are you chosen? Alright. What can you cook? Right.
I'm chosen as a chief weather officer.
Oh.
Yes, because the weather on the sea is very dangerous, so we need the people to make sure that it's safe to go out today.
Alright, great. Are you chosen?
Should we say look out because watching for pirates or anything on route to the sea.
Okay, surroundings. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, you have an assistant.
Okay.
I'm chosen as a janitor
Janitor.
because I can mop the floor very well.
Very good.
Our group.
Our group decided to go to New Zealand on the ship because very beautiful. It is a very beautiful place.
Yes.
And in our trip we will use things. They are blanket, candle, and rope. Because blanket can keep you warm. And candle is bright.
Yeah, to brighten the surroundings.
Yes. And rope. You can help people if
You say.
they go in.
Alright, and
Thank you.
alright, let's give them a big hand. Thank you so much, group number one. That was such an organized presentation. And also I commend others' roles that you mentioned about security and about janitor. We have a janitor. Number three. Let's have number three. Please come in front. Okay, all number three, please come in front. So this will be the last group.
Hi everyone, I choose it as a kind of captain because I good. I know more.
Alright. Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay, our group decided to go to the.
Okay. How about others?
Hi everyone, I am choose as the cleaner because I can keep the boat clean.
Alright.
I'm chosen as a cooking because there's a lot of visitors on the ship and I need to tell everyone on the ship.
Alright. I go to the dancer. I'm chosen as a dancer.
I'm chosen as the cooking because everyone will hungry and
What can you call?
One is mirror and blanket and a large stick. Because the blanket can warm, keep out warm. And mirror and large stick is my big partner. Because it can save my life.
Alright. To make you float or something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give a hand to group number 3. Okay, thank you so much everyone. And now that ends our Odyssey. We call it Odyssey. Okay, that ends our story about the Odyssey. So now may you please go back to your homeland and give me your ship. Okay? Thank you everyone.